Her job takes her to all corners of the globe, where she's often in the company of people in high places. Her advice, her opinions are sought by the FBI and Homeland Security. She's been a trailblazer from day one on the job. News 3's Rob Starbuck tells us more about her.
I enjoy what I do. I think I've got the best job around.
In March 1991, at age 30, Sue Riesling was appointed chief of the UW-Madison Police Department. She's a woman of first woman police chief in the Big Ten, first woman police chief in Dane County, and only the second female police chief in the state of Wisconsin. But Riesling didn't consider her gender an issue in the male-dominated profession.
I think it was much more my age that people had issue with, that I was so young.
Something else gnawed at her in those early days.
It was lonely. I knew no one in Madison, Wisconsin, and then most of my counterparts, other chiefs, were 20 years older than me. Most were married and had families. And it's, you know, hanging out or spending time with a 30-year-old single female was not exactly the thing that they were going to do.
Today, she leads a staff of 144. Chief Riesling has gone on to distinguish herself in several areas, including the study of mass shootings. She believes people who commit these crimes exhibit certain behavioral characteristics, and if noticed early by authorities, through intervention, counseling, or arrest, a violent episode can be thwarted. Nevertheless, UW officers hone their tactical skills, as seen in this training scenario at the Kohl Center, just in case the worst occurs.
In these situations, these perpetrators want one thing, and that is to kill.
She offers critical advice to people caught in a life-and-death encounter with an active gunman.
When there's really no other option, you can't run, you can't hide, you can't call out for help or whatever, then the bottom line is you can sit there and die, or you can get up and try to do something. And I advocate the fighting back.
Drop the gun! Drop it!
In an attempt to limit the threat, Riesling's department employs so-called threat teams and has hired a director of threat intervention services.
This is a full-time job to just monitor what is 66,000 people on a daily basis. That's our population.
Her law enforcement studies have taken her around the country as well as abroad. In Israel, for example, she learned how to defend against terrorism. Other police agencies, including the FBI and local departments, pick her brain often. When she took the UW post 20-plus years ago, she couldn't have imagined where it would take her.
I don't think I could have written the script this way. I mean, I've met every Attorney General of the United States since I started in 1991, and I've met several presidents, and I've met several vice presidents, and it's been a great run.
She's received generous offers from the private and public sectors, but the chief says she's staying put.
And I don't want anybody to take from that it's over, because it's not over. We're well underway here. I'm just hitting my stride.
That's good. Rob Starbuck, WISC News 3, the UW campus.